This whole thing is getting worse than I thought. Like, hey, eh? How can someone's tears, let me put it like that, becomes joy to him? How will Frederick be celebrating this? Because him coming out to put out this kind of thing, that is to say that indeed he drive joy in everything that happened, and he purposely did it because he feels that he's tired of Peggy, he's fed up with everything, and he feels that Peggy is kind of the one setting him back with his words and everything. Like, I can't just believe this. Oh, I can't believe it. Frederick, hey. Even when people are saying that Peggy was the one who made things easier for him in the industry, she helped him when he was, kind of starting up his little beginning, and Peggy already has it. Like, she have a car, she have almost everything she desired, and on that process, uh Peggy now released her car to Frederick and allow Frederick to be driving it. A lot of things has been said, but that one is story for another day. But what actually got me angry somehow when I saw this very particular post was the statement that is being used here. So at this point, it is already not a news about this whole thing that is happening, but well, with the way it's going, I don't really understand it anymore. With the way they are calling themselves out, with what Frederick has said so far about Peggy, like, hey, this call for questioning. Anyway, before we continue with this gist, hello everyone, welcome to Valley TV. If this is your first time of coming across the channel, hit the red subscribe button to subscribe. Turn on your bell notification so that each time I upload videos, you'll be notified. And to all my returning subscribers, you all are amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate. Please don't forget that on this space we share celebrity gist, their lifestyle, trending news, and general entertainment. Okay, for all my Aproko lovers, this space is specifically for you. So, okay, don't forget as well to drop your comments in the comment section below, because you see this one, I would just like to see everyone's opinion concerning this whole thing, even though I know that some people will be like, we don't have a say in their life because this is husband and wife matter and all of that. But since they have made it publicly, why can't we say our own the way we think? Yes, because we started this journey by following them, with them from the day they got married. We have been, with them back to back. We are online in-laws, so we have kind of been watching, see how things are going. At a point, even when they did not even come out to talk, it was online in-laws who raised the topic, saying, wow, how can Peggy change her name, yes, her husband name on Instagram, because after the marriage, she attached Frederick names on her Instagram and all of that. But along the line, she changed it. Immediately, she changed that name to her own father's name, bearing only her father's name. No, everyone started talking, saying, wow. That is to say that all things are not fine. That was even how fans got to know about this whole thing that is happening. They say, no, everything is not fine. That if everything is fine, there is no way, Peggy will come out and do that. But this is just clear to everyone that, wow, something is happening. You understand? Ever since then, things have not really been the same. Fans have been dragging them. They have also been kind of throwing more lights on everything that is happening. I know, to crown it all, it was even when Peggy came out to make a post seeking for advice. That is when the whole thing comes on people saying, wow, so it's true. So all this thing that has been going viral about them is true. It's not as if maybe someone forged it somewhere and all of that, because initially a lot of people who are watching what people are saying about them, we're all thinking that maybe they forged it out just in the name of views, money and all of that. But no, everything is not all about money. You guys should know that. This is real, and the people who are talking about this feel that they are somehow hot because these are the couples they love in Nollywood. And seeing that Frederick Leonard finally settled down with Peggy gives them more joy, even though a lot of people were against Peggy on what the speech she delivered on the day of her traditional marriage. She was vying for Frederick, that Frederick have nothing to do with a woman, blah blah blah, how he was so decent and faithful to her, truthful, like she said a whole lot of things. But when the whole thing changed, when the dancing tune changed, hey, the device is not the case. This is not what she wants. You understand? So guys, as I was saying, Frederick Leonard has finally revealed a lot of things. Like, I even saw some people making that comments and all of that, saying, well, how can Frederick, just signal them with this kind of thing? They understand that maybe he did not really like her initially, even when he got married to her. But it was because of pity, how she helped him, in the industry, made things easier for him and all of that. The whole thing seems to them that it's like Frederick Leonard married Peggy out of pity. He married her out of the help she have rendered to him in the past and all of that. So he's kind of scared of what people will say. And in order to pay her back, to reward her in everything she have done for him, Frederick decided to marry Peggy. But ever since then, things have not really been the same. Forget that, this marriage just lasted for a few time, but things were not really the same. As I was saying, Frederick, finally reveals the whole thing, saying that his career is booming, he's making it big ever since he dumped Peggy. Does it mean that Peggy has kind of been a barrier to his career, to his success, to everything he's doing? Because for a man to come out and actually make that kind of statement, that is to say that there is something happening. There is something we as an online fans, we did not really get there, because, hey, for someone to say that his career is making it without his wife, without his ex-wife who was there, who helped him out to build the whole thing, the career, who helped him out to, in so many things, you understand? And he is kind of celebrating that his career is booming ever since he dumped her. Like, everything has kind of been going the way he wants, because initially when he started this whole production thing, it's like it's not really going. But according to the whole thing, that immediately he left Peggy, immediately he dumped her, he entered his production business fully, and ever since then, anytime he posts a movie, he sees the views that the movie deserves. People are talking about his movie. If you observe so well, when they want to talk about people that produce movies that is so much interesting, they always call Frederick Leonard, they call Bimbo, they call Maurice Sam, Sonia Uche. We have so many people that they always mention, that they always produce nothing but quality and good movies to them, that anytime they watch it, they always learn a lot. Yes, the movies is kind of a new life story, the way they always present it and everything. So that is why they say, wow, they're always calling them among the top people who produce nothing but quality and interesting movies. You understand? So it's like, with the whole thing, Frederick is celebrating his success without his wife. He's celebrating how he is doing well without his wife. And that got me thinking, I repeat again, does it mean that Peggy is a barrier to his success? Does it mean that he has been in dark all this while, that he is even producing movies, not getting the views? Like, I don't really understand why something will be said like that. I don't understand. But anyway, he knows his reasons of saying that. He knows the differences he has, so should I say, the changes he has gotten ever since his wife left. Because for him to come out and say this, that is to say something is truly happening somewhere. Anyway, what do you guys have to say? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, share the video, and I will see you guys in another one. For now, bye.